Alright guys, big news just dropped for Grow a Garden, and this one is actually game changing. The devs have officially announced the next update, and it's not your usual recycled event. We're getting something brand new called the Fall Market Update, and honestly, this could end up being one of the most unique events we've seen in a while. Now, before we dive into everything, quick reminder, if you enjoy these guides and breakdowns, hitting that like button and subscribing really helps me out a ton. We're pushing towards 5,000 subscribers, and every single one of you who joins makes a huge difference. But alright, let's not waste any more time because this update is packed, so here's what's happening. The Fall Market event is officially set to launch at the usual time, and like every other update, the admin preview stream will go live an hour earlier around 10 AM ST. Make sure you convert that to your own time zone so you don't get confused. Trust me, every update day there's always someone in chat saying, wait, why didn't it start for me yet? Time zones exist, people. Now, this isn't just another farm, collect, repeat type of event. The devs are calling this a new style of event, which is exactly what the community has been asking for. Inside the announcement, they confirmed that the fall market will bring new seeds, new pets, lots of gear, brand new weather mechanics, and even refreshed features that we haven't seen before. It honestly sounds like they're trying to make this one of the most content-heavy updates we've had in months. Let's break it down, starting with the hints. If you look at the teaser image, the devs dropped a set of emojis that basically spoil what's coming. First up, we've got the fallen leaves emoji. That one's pretty obvious, it's a fall event after all. But here's the interesting part. This might mean the entire map gets a seasonal makeover. Imagine the bright green grass switching to a more autumn vibe, maybe more brownish tones, scattered leaves everywhere. That would be such a nice touch if they actually go through with it. The second emoji though, that's where things get exciting. A lot of people saw it and thought, oh, that's just a squirrel. Nope, that's a chipmunk. Which means yes, we're likely getting a chipmunk pet in Grow a Garden. And I don't know about you, but I'm really curious what its ability is going to be. Chipmunks in real life are known for stuffing seeds in their cheeks, right? So maybe the pet's ability ties into seeds, like duplicating them, storing them, or boosting your crop growth somehow. The squirrel already gives a seed bonus, so I'm wondering if the chipmunk is like an upgraded version, or maybe it does something totally different. Either way, new pet hype is real. Next up, we've got the chestnut emoji, and yup, that's almost a guaranteed new chestnut plant coming to the game. Picture a chestnut tree dropping its unique fruits. That alone would be a nice addition. The question is, how good is it going to be? Is it just another mid-tier seed that looks cool but nobody really farms? Or is it going to be one of those sleeper seeds that becomes meta for grinding coins or event currency? Personally, I hope they don't make it too weak because otherwise it'll just collect dust in everyone's inventory. And finally, the last emoji is a maple leaf. Now this is interesting. Grow a Garden doesn't really have maple content yet, besides the maple apple. But imagine a giant red maple tree as a new seed. That would look insanely good in the game. So this could mean two new plants are on the way, chestnut and maple, which would make this event a lot more exciting than the usual one-shot plant, one seed pack plant formula. Now here's something that surprised me. The devs also confirmed new gear. That wasn't expected. We already know about new seeds and pets, but new gear? That opens the door for fresh strategies, maybe gear tied to fall weather events. Speaking of weather, we're probably getting an autumn-themed weather event similar to how the fairy event brought enchanted chests. If they go that route, it could be one of the best parts of the update, and thankfully, it looks like the devs are continuing a trend. They're listening to community suggestions. We saw it happen with the Fairy World map, which was inspired by a fan idea, and now there's another brilliant concept that might have helped shape the Fall Market update. This one came from a Discord member named Milkshake9767, and it's packed with creativity. There weren't graphics shown for it, so we can't fully visualize it like a dev teaser, but the written concept alone is so good that it's easy to imagine in-game. Let me break it down. First off is the trick or treat minigame. Players would visit mailboxes and both sides choose trick or treat. If both pick treat, you both get 20 coins. If one picks trick while the other goes treat, the trickster earns 30 coins while the treater only gets 10. But if both go trick, 0 rewards. That system creates fun little mind games where you're trying to outsmart the other player. It's quick, interactive, and super on theme for fall and Halloween. Then we've got the falling leaves system. Every hour, special fall trees spawn for 10 minutes, dropping leaves you can collect for event coins. If more players shake the trees together, the leaves drop faster, making it a community-driven event. That balance between individual grinding and teamwork is perfect. It rewards both solo players and those who want to collaborate. Next is the caramel apple crafting. Grow apples and sugarcane, combine them in a pot, and boom, you get caramel apples. Each apple can be eaten for speed boost or traded for coins, but if you eat too many, 5 or more, you black out and respawn in a random spot with a mystery prize. It's a clever risk-reward mechanic that feels fresh without being unbalanced, since grinding still takes time, but comes with a little extra spice. And then comes the star of the show, the Hedge Maze. A repeatable minigame where you run through a maze, racing for time and collecting hidden pumpkins inside. If you find all 10 pumpkins, you get bonus coins and the chance at extra prizes, like seeds, eggs, or even pets. The best part? It's uncapped. You can grind it as much as you want. That balance is huge because it shifts the focus from RNG timers to skill-based grinding. Players who put in the effort can actually see consistent progress instead of waiting for luck. Cosmetics also came up in Milkshake's idea. Piles of leaves, scattered leaf effects, cobwebs, and full pets like a black cat for luck or a rolling pumpkin that drops pumpkin seeds. Even a leaf pet that could tie into special fall-themed mutations. These little touches add that seasonal flavor without breaking the game's balance. Now here's where I tie it into something I personally want to see. Imagine if all of these minigames didn't just take place in the normal garden. Instead, they were set in a dedicated fall-themed minimap. Something like what Fairy World gave us, but permanent. You'd enter a special autumn village with orange trees, leaf piles, and the maze right at the center. Around the map, you could do trick or treat at houses, gather leaves under special trees, or cook caramel apples at a market stall. It adds immersion, variety, and gives players a reason to explore rather than standing in one spot farming. That's the key. Balance and replay value. Minigames like Trick or Treat give you short bursts of coins. Falling Leaves creates community challenges. Caramel apples bring risk reward, and the Hedge Maze adds a pure grind option. None of it replaces the core farming loop, but it all complements it beautifully. And if the devs make this map permanent, like Fairy World, it could become a long-term grind spot that players return to even after the event ends. So yeah, huge props to Milkshake9767 for putting this concept together. Even if it doesn't all make it in, it shows how much the community cares about making Grow a Garden fun. And the fact that the devs already pulled inspiration from fans before gives me real hope they're paying attention this time too. At the end of the day, what I really want to see from this fall market is variety. Give us reasons to grind, make the new plants and pets strong enough to be worth it, and throw in unique mechanics that make this event feel like an actual seasonal celebration. If they nail that, this could go down as one of the best Grow a Garden updates of the year. But now I'll throw the question to you guys. What's the one thing you want most from this fall market update? A strong pet, a rare seed, or maybe a totally new type of event mechanic? Drop your ideas in the comments because the devs do check community feedback, and who knows, your idea could end up in the game. And hey, if you made it this far, comment the word GAG down below so I know you're a real one. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. We're so close to 5,000 and I'd love for you to be part of it. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and get ready because the fall market update is going to be insane. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.